I've always known Jesus, not just believed in him, known him, even as a child. I don't remember not having that type of a relationship with him. I just talked to him like a friend. And yes, people kind of thought I was crazy. And this went on all my life. And then one day, one of my children went to college, someone I love and admire, is a very logical person. And suddenly they announced they were atheist. It, it just shook me. If this logical person whom I loved and admired could decide that God didn't exist, maybe I was wrong. I needed to know. And I needed to know if what I believed was a lie or my whole life was just foolishness. So I did what I do. I went all in. I watched debates on the internet like crazy. I read a ton of atheist books. Um, Everything you can possibly think of. Subscribe to email list by Richard Dawkins and Christopher Hitchen, the Four Horsemen of Atheism, for almost a year. I just totally absorbed the material, and I'm telling you, I'll bet I've read more things written by atheists than 90% of the atheists out there have. And it was fascinating and it was troubling. But then one morning at my kitchen table, I just finished a book and I thought to myself, I've absorbed enough. It's time to decide. And I knew without a doubt, based on the evidence, it wasn't even close. God existed, and not just any God. Christianity was right. Jesus rose from the dead. The evidence was beyond anything I possibly imagined it could be. And I said this, and then Jesus showed up. And not just in my head or in my heart, but in my bones. He was right there, and he said something I'll never forget. He said, Dan, I'm glad you went on this journey. I'm glad you know the evidence, but you have always known me. And he was right. I stood there in his presence, and I knew I had always known him. You see, faith, evidence is great, and I'm glad I did it, but faith isn't evidence. It's a relationship. Now, I know many of you wonder, one, does God exist or not? Is it real? And then the next step is, what do these people who say they have a relationship with Jesus have that I don't have? What's it all about? Well, maybe we just need to learn to listen because he's been there all the time. So if you want more stories like this, or you want a way to meet Jesus directly yourself, send us your email address. We'll point you in the right direction.